Goat Simulator, a game made by Coffee Stain Studios. Have you ever wanted to play as a goat? No? Have you ever wanted to be able to have no control over your character whatsoever when you're in the air? I didn't think so. Have you ever wanted to have a game that has no storyline objective and makes you run around aimlessly? Well, if you were to say yes to any of those questions, then here's the game for you. Welcome to the slapstick game where you play as a farm animal set out to screw over the human race. That may sound like a specific genre of game, but for some reason, it's a growing one and people are playing them. As I said before, the game doesn't have a story-driven narrative, but instead lets you loose on an unsuspecting world as you cause havoc, and only has objectives to guide you along with what you should do. But you'll be spending most of your time licking people, knocking people over, and sacrificing people to Satan.
I'm sorry, what was that?
As you complete different objectives, you'll unlock new skins which also have powers to help you through the world. The best for me was the Angel skin since you fall slow when you're in the air, and it helps you manoeuvre more. Others are just for pure entertainment, like turning Goat Simulator into Giraffe Simulator. As far as trophy hunting goes, most of them are super simple since you'll be unlocking a great handful of trophies by just going about breaking shit. Trophies like knocking down Stonehenge, squishing people with a massive boulder, causing a car crash, and blowing up 10 gas canisters. You know, casual goat stuff. Nearly every trophy is very self-explanatory, and you can use it as a checklist since there are certain objectives that you wouldn't realise existed in the game without looking at the trophy list first. Such as catapulting yourself across the map with someone riding you, jumping on 5 different trampolines in one go, riding a bike for 60 seconds, and also using this area to bounce 100 times in 30 seconds. Which if you're an epileptic, might not be the best idea to try, because it gets pretty damn crazy and it gets really hard to control.
Get hyper!
But would this be a real game if it didn't have pointless collectibles that don't do anything apart from make people like me roam around and collect them all so they can make a video on the internet? Because with Goat Simulator they have several types of collectibles. The first being the goat trophies. They're spread around the 2 maps and to be honest, I don't have much to say about them. It's not like there's anything exciting about them like with God of War's Odin's Ravens, or like you get anything substantial for collecting all of them like with Arkham Knight's Riddler trophies, so it seemed a bit like a grindfest to me. However, this game does have some collectibles that you need to acquire that are a little bit more unique, like collecting all the money stacks so you can buy the hats in the shop, and for some reason, collecting Minecraft blocks.
Get that nasty shit out of my face!
And also retrieving and returning all the batteries for the roller coaster to be able to ride it. Something that I was not happy to find out that was not only in the game, but was a requirement for the Platinum Trophy, and that's having to score 10 points on a knockoff Flappy Bird game. I thought I got away from that demon game from 2013, but now I find myself in 2020 staring at a TV hardly blinking as I keep failing and failing and failing to reach a measly 10 points on this shit game. I left this trophy for last because I knew it would be the one that I'd struggle with the most. And I did. Overall this was a pretty fun game to play, till the gimmick of playing as a goat wreaking havoc kinda runs dry and gets a bit boring. This is definitely a game that you'll be playing unironically for about 10 or 20 minutes, unless you're drunk or high, and you'll probably be playing this game for the entire night. Personally, if you're looking for a slapstick game where you play as an asshole farm animal, then the Untitled Goose Game might be a better shout. I just found it more fun to play. And I get that this game is supposed to be a crazy sandbox title, but it didn't really flow well for me. But as far as the Platinum Trophy goes, it's really straightforward, and I think it took me about 2 hours to really buckle down and do everything. All of the funny and cool stuff was fun to do, but it was the collectibles that really dragged down the experience. I hope you enjoyed this week's video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Nah, I'm gonna be sick.